The people in Andergast are very suspicious of strangers, especially of women like you. What if they take you for a witch and hunt you down?
By the beard of Rato, I've been to Andergast many a time. You can't make me believe that.
Well, Nuri here barely escaped alive.
Nonsense.
All of Andergast is full of crows. They're hassling the citizens and no one can do anything about them.
That sounds adventurous.
The town fair has been cancelled.
So, it would be useless for me to go there. I guess you've told the truth so far, but I'm still not completely convinced.
The Raven. He came from the direction of Andergast. Perhaps he's a bad omen.
I don't want to have anything to do with this messenger of bad luck. I guess I'd better turn round, but my problem remains. As long as the wheel is broken, I'm stuck here. You can come back if you want to walk.
Didn't you want to explore the surroundings, Raven?
It's late at night, and I'm not an owl, bonehead.
At least you could flutter around somewhere else for a change. You scared that old woman to death.
If that's what you want, I'm used to ingratitude.
Take a little rest. We still have a long way ahead of us.
How long?
I don't know. I never travelled very far. I hope everything will turn out all right.
Don't you worry. The Birdman will watch over us.
I don't trust this Raven worth a farthing.
I'm not talking about the Raven. I'm talking about the Birdman. He wears a colourful dress of plumes and is wrapped in stardust. And when he plays the flute, our hearts break from the yearning for distant places. It's the song of freedom, Garen. You just have to listen. It's so beautiful.
Birdman? You mean Arvis, the patron god of adventurers?
Wherever we go, he'll watch over us.
So you can fix things with a spell, yes?
It's not good when things are broken, but that's all I can do. Bigger spells drain too much energy from me when I'm not in the fairyland. I'd perish like a small, insignificant little flame.
But repairing things is definitely an option.
Yes, that's easy. It's similar to your breaking talent, but instead of imagining things smashed apart, you have to imagine the shards reassembling. Just tell me what you want me to fix, but all the components have to be present. So if a jug is broken into 7 shards, you'd have to have all 7 pieces. And then you'd have to say, I wish. The I wish part is very important.
Hey!
The truncated unicorn doesn't like Garen.
Unicorn?
No worries. My Ymra is as stoic as an oak.
Luckily, the axle is still intact. Nuri! Why do you trust the Raven?
He just wants to help us.
He doesn't have a reason to do that, and he keeps insulting me.
You're not making it easy to be nice to you. He is a good bird, and I believe he wants to prove that to himself by helping us. And you, Garen, will have to learn to trust someone. Not everyone is always against you.
I am a bird catcher. I'm not going to trust a darn bird. What if the Birdman doesn't watch over us? What if something happens to us?
Stop it. You're making me all confused. I'm going to count the stars now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
By the gods, you can't mean that.
You should try for yourself. It will calm you down in a moment. 37.
There, you forgot one.
I like it much better like that.
Aren't you tired too?
Not one bit.
I'll have a further look around. How are you?
So. You can come back if you want to.
Locked. All right. I wish... you're trying to make a fool out of me again. Am I right?
As long as there are pieces missing, it won't work.
Right. Of course not. How are you?
So.
You could take us with you. It's much safer to travel...
As long as the wheel is broken.
Suppose I...
Good luck with that. You can come back if you...
I hope the fire doesn't lure wild beasts. I can't get into the trailer that way. Hey!
The truncated...
Unicorn?
know where my...
Not even the If I break the lock, the puppeteer won't take us with her for Gwynling and I used to catch dragonflies on the bank slopes of Andra. He then proceeded to skewer them. I have to fix the wheel first. can't get into the trailer. I hope the fire doesn't lure wild beasts.
Come, have a seat.
I'm okay. There's still one part missing. Nuri! I'll have a further... Gwynling and I used to catch dragonfly. He then proceeded to skewer them. Gwynling and I... He then... Just a moment. There's something lying there. All right. I wish... Hey! Really very funny.
A nice whale.
Oh, you can do magic?
Not much anymore.
Are you a druid's daughter?
No, I am Nuridara Nelavandra. Do you command magic?
Well, nothing like that. But I know a different kind of magic.
Really?
Darian and I were sometimes able to literally blind our audience. Watch out.
Whoa, such a beautiful, bright light. But do you always use this white powder for your magic?
What powder?
And it doesn't hurt you to summon light? Does the powder lessen your pain?
I really don't know what you're talking about.
The wheel is back on the axle. Would you agree to give us a ride for a while now?
You have fixed the wagon, and by Travia, I can use a little company. Here are the keys to the trailer. I'll stay at the campfire a little while longer.
Let's go in. This was a nice day.
Oh yeah, like hell it was. I won the oak leaf challenge.
What are we going to do next?
We'll sleep.
Look. This is the white powder the wrinkly woman used to summon the glistening white light. I saw her throwing it into the fire.
Don't touch that. Who knows what it is?
I'll sleep in the bed. You can have the rug.
Huh? What? What was that? That came from outside.
No, nobody was here.
She's lying.
Regrettable.
He who speaks lies shall hold his tongue.
Please, believe me. There's no one here besides me.
Oh yes, they are here.
She's trying to lead us up the garden path. She'll have to tell us where they are.
Please, I can't tell you anything else.
In that case, we can't leave her unscathed.
Will you go away?
Time flows fast in this world.
Lives are shortened all the time. They are here, and we will find them.
What's going on?
Two strange figures are looking for us. They don't know where we are yet, but they're threatening Isidar.
Oh no. We must help her.
I have to distract the creatures somehow, or chase them off. not touching the stuff with my bare hands. It's hollow. I hope the powder does what it's supposed to. We might as well give up before we decide to lock ourselves in here.
She's trying to lead us up the garden path. She'll have to tell us where they are.
Please, I can't tell you anything else.
In that case, we can't leave her unscathed.
Will you go away?
Time flows
Lives, they
No,
She
regret.
he who's
please.
Oh, yeah.
With the powder in the head, I can easily hurl it into the fire, but I'll have to plug it first so the powder doesn't trickle out. They'd only slow me down. The door stays closed.
We must help Isidore.
Stay at the door. I could seal the opening of the neck with the rag. Now nothing.
Hurry!
she's waiting.
No! No! Ah!
They killed her just like that. The creature is coming to the coach box. I have to get us out of here.
What happened to Isidore?
She's all right. She fled.
But her cry.
The creatures injured her, but then they let her go.
But
And then she ran off into the woods. Nuri, we have to go now. They'll kill us.
Garon!
Fex be with me. It didn't work. I'm not touching the stuff with my bare... That should have worked. Why didn't it shatter? It's impossible to cut that. Go on, move! Go on, move! Too far away. Horses are almost as mysterious as fairies. She's dead! They'd only slow me down. If I go out now, they'll find us. I'd better lay low. Stay at the door. Make yourself useful for once. I'd better lay low. How am I supposed to reach that? Go on, move! Go on, move! Can you heal animals with your spell as well, Nuri?
What for? They can heal themselves.
Nonsense. There, now, quickly.
Geron!
I'm working as fast as I can. I can do it, Nuri.
Geron!
I can do it.
Was it not fate that drove him forth? The seer had sought them out. For the moment, they had been able to escape, but the creatures would never stop chasing them. Who could help them now? When the seer's harp sounds, Andergast will perish, Gwynling said. And the fairy is the key. Geron had to find out more about these things. The fairy scholar was his only hope. He was right to let Nuri live. He was deeply convinced of that. Even his darkest dreams didn't reveal what woe this decision would soon befall his hometown. But would he have decided any differently had he known?
Are you really better now?
Stop asking all the time. I'm not staying in the wagon. I've been in there for days. And those pale men stopped chasing us a while ago.
All right, but we'll have to talk about your magic at some point.
Look! A human!
What am I doing here? Never again will the puppeteer tell this story, and maybe I really am a bad luck charm. I'll just take it all. Listen. How are you doing?
I am sad that Isida is gone. I hope these terrors will come to an end soon.
That's why we're looking for the fairy scholar, to prevent worse things from happening. What kind of magic was that you saved us with?
That was the power of the moonlight. It is like fire to the sad fairies. It burns them.
What do you mean, sad fairies?
I felt that they once were just like me.
And now they are sad?
Sure. If fairies lose their command over magic, they don't die but get consumed by darkness instead. Then they're sad and will never be able to laugh again.
To me, they seemed like mean fiends who have Isida's blood on their hands.
They're sad nonetheless. Believe me.
Your magic is fatal, even for you, isn't it? You almost got burned by it yourself.
I didn't want you to die.
Thank you, Nuri.
What are we going to do now?
Why do those mean fairies serve the seer?
You must have put a spell on them. And please stop talking about this subject. It's making me sad.
We need some gear before we can move on.
That's all right. I can do with a little rest.
Very well. Let's carry on later. Hail Rondra, Sir Knight. Could you kindly tell us where we are?
This is the Thash mountain range.
Thash. So the blood barrier is not far off.
It is but a short distance for a travelling knight. For a farm boy and a maiden, it might prove quite a journey.
I am no farmer.
My maiden, you should seek protection from a proper man in these dangerous surroundings.
What kind of a man?
I am Bogomil Rathling, Knight of Andergast. At your service, fair maiden.
I am Nuri. This is my friend Geron.
Nuri it is. What an extraordinary name.
We need some gear. A rope, blankets, provisions, everything that can be of use.
Usually you can get those things from Graham, but the old pighead hides in his house and doesn't make a sound. I wouldn't trust that cutthroat anyway. Do you hear that, Graham? You are a cutthroat.
What business does a knight of Andergast have in the Thash Mountains?
The king put me in charge of observing the orc tribes of the Blood Barrier.
You have travelled through the blood barrier?
Of course, but now I have to return to Andergast. There has been some unrest amongst the Tolokai. I have to report to King Efodan immediately.
Did you run into an explorer in the blood barrier, near a red lake?
Red Lake? No, but if he came from the south, he must have been through here.
Why does this Graham hide anyway?
The stupid ox won't admit that I am right.
Right?
Right. He refuses to pay the dues he owes me.
What dues?
He's responsible for the death of my horse. Gave him spoiled fodder, so he died miserably. I'm in a hurry, but by foot alone I won't get far.
Why don't you buy this horse and carriage from us?
What use is a carney's trailer to me? But you can leave me your hack. What are you asking for it?
I'm not really sure.
Make up your mind about the price. Then I'll tell you mine.
Rondra be with you, Sir Knight.
And with you.
Why must everything always be out of reach? Why must everything...
Futile, my boy. That's a dwarf's job.
Not loud enough to wake somebody inside. Strange contraption.
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple pull rope.
Raven, after being a good scout for us these last few days, Nuri has asked me to be nicer to you.
What do you think? Will you be able to do that?
I'll try. How about you?
We'll see.
Nuri thinks that the seer's creatures were wicked fairies. How come he's got such a strong relation to fairies?
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Does he plan to make her a wicked fairy as well?
Possibly.
Have you seen if those demons are still following us?
Didn't you shake them off?
I think I did. I could be wrong, though. They are mighty creatures of the seer.
I didn't see anyone following us on my scouting flights.
Good.
But that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Don't start raining on my parade. We were able to escape the seer's creatures and have come a long way. Fate might smile on us favourably. Now we're back in charge.
Well. Fate. What do you think that is? Fate.
The will of the gods.
And you think you can bend the will of the gods to fit your agenda?
Every man follows his destiny. It's something the gods let us pursue.
What's your destiny, then?
At least it's not being a cursed bad luck charmer. I'm responsible for the pursuit of my own happiness.
Don't you fear the prophecy? What if your doom is inevitable?
My future hasn't been decided yet.
No one ever escapes from Satinav's boundless gaze.
Tell me more about Satinav.
He's known by many names. The 13-horned, the irresistible, the helmsman of the barge of time. He once was a mighty magician, or even a demigod. The gods chained him to the barge of time because he tried to be the master over his own future.
They say the gods don't like people to determine their own fate.
Like Satinav, we mortals are chained to time.
In that case, I will have to break those chains. I'll have a further look around. Strange
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple...
I'm out of ideas. That's no help at all. Here in the mountains, a bell like this will scare the birds for miles. That's much too frail to use as a crank. Fits exactly. Strange contraption.
The owner of the yard... The owner of the yard...
Fire! Murder! The orcs are attacking! What are you lot still doing here? Scram before the black furs get here.
Seems like you've been fooled, Sir Dwarf. The boy has sounded the bell. There are no orcs attacking.
What? What's going on in your wooden head, boy? Sounds the alarm without good cause and forces an honest dwarf out of his warm and comfy chair. I can't believe it.
I just wanted to... You didn't answer the door, sir.
Well, forget it.
But you can cut out the formal hogwash while we're at it. Who are you, anyway?
I am Geron of Andergast.
From Andergast? Just like this one there. Very well, then. My name is Gram, Grandoline's son. And this is Gram's open house.
Open house? Pfft.
What do you want, Geron of Andergast?
What kind of argument do you and the knight have anyway?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The knight says you poisoned his horse.
Why, that's what he did.
Shut your face, Rathling!
Bah!
So the knight is lying.
Listen, human. I don't think this is any of your business, so...
All right, all right. We're looking for a wise man who is said to be in the blood barrier at the moment, near a red lake.
One of those weirdos, eh? I remember one of them coming through here. Wanted to buy all sorts of stuff from me. Lots of obscure rubbish.
Do you know exactly where I can find him?
Yes. I'll tell you if you can offer me something in exchange. You rub my back, I rub yours, understand?
There you have it, my boy. The dwarf is a cutthroat.
Will you bugger off and take care of your swine?
We need gear and provisions for our journey. That means a good length of rope, blankets, water...
Very well. That'll be 1 ducat, please.
What? That's much too expensive.
By Fex and Angrosh, what did you expect? Do you think this stuff grows under the rocks around here? Too expensive? I can't believe it.
But...
You can ask again as soon as you have some money.
I'll sell you the horse and the trailer.
Nah, don't bother. I don't care much for hacks and what they drag around with them.
Where is the fairy scholar, pray tell?
Do you have anything nice to offer me in In that case, I have...
I'll leave you to it. How am I supposed to reach that? I'm not sure. I can't cut...
Foolish greatling! The honor of sounding the bell belongs to a dwarf of Sabarom's ancestry alone! Hey, keep your paws off my Jenna Creek blue shine beard dye. Do you think my beard gets groomed by air and darkness alone?
You'd better leave the stuff to this dandy boy. It's his most beloved possession.
Sir Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
I'll sell you the horse for 1 ducat.
That old nag isn't worth more than half a ducat. And that would be the deal of your life, my boy. So do we have a deal?
No, we need 1 ducat.
Well, my offer still stands.
I guess we'll have to move on without any gear, Nuri.
But I thought we couldn't go on without.
To venture into the blood barrier with insufficient means, that would be foolish.
But we don't have any money, and you refuse to give us enough for the horse.
Bah!
Don't you want to help Nuri, good Sir Knight Rathling?
She's looking quite all right, so why would she need help from me?
If we don't move along soon, the dark creatures will catch up with us.
I didn't think they were very dark. They were mainly sad.
They killed Isidar, and they almost got us too.
I thought they were a little bit like me.
No, I'm sure they weren't. The knight is right. We can't proceed further into the wild with nothing in our bags. I guess we're stranded for now.
No problem. I like it here. What are those trees over there?
If you feel all right, my girl, everything is just fine. But I can't stand to see fair maidens suffer.
I guess you'll have to look the other way then.
I wonder what your friends at home are doing at the moment.
Why?
Well, they're all alone now, and they surely miss you.
All alone? Miss Greenbelt, we have to go back and fetch them.
No, we can't go back now. Do you want to run directly into the creature's claws? We have to find the fairy scholar. He will help us, and then we can fetch Mrs. Greenbald and the rest.
Miss Greenbelt?
Don't you want to help Nuri?
Oh my.
What's wrong with her?
She's sad that we can't go on.
What can I do for you, Nuri?
Miss Greenbelt.
How can I help?
Can't you buy the gear for us from Graham? You'd get a horse and everybody would be...
By no means. I'll never do business with that old cheapskate again. He's not honestly asking a ducat for some gear. Bah!
Why don't you give us part of your gear in exchange for the horse?
What's the big idea, my boy? A traveling knight is carrying less than he needs as it is. Besides, none of my items are made for someone your size.
Please help us out. Half a ducat for the horse and half a ducat to make Nuri smile again.
I think you've got me, my boy. No gold in the world is spent in vain if it makes beauty smile again. Here you go.
I thank you, good night.
So we can travel soon?
Yes.
And Miss Greenbelt won't have to wait much longer.
Yes, that's the spirit, my girl. Say, don't you want to stay with me after all?
Not on your life. Here's the money for the gear.
Wonderful! Here's your stuff. It's exceptional quality. Good value, too.
I sure hope so, dwarf.
I'll give you some advice for free. When you go into the blood barrier, you'd better not burden yourself with too much stuff. You'll feel every ounce in your bones up in the mountains.
Yes, I know that. Too obvious. It might have been a mistake to cut that up. How am I supposed to read? Listen. Let's carry on.
When will we move on?
I don't have the slightest idea where this red lake is.
When will we...
I don't have the What's he supposed to do with this? Not a very bright. This will yield. I need to focus. What for? Is it even I've cut it. It would be of more use if it were still in one piece. Wonberries. Their bitter blue juice has healing properties. I don't think so. Wherever did I get that idea? I don't think so. I don't think so. I can't reach it. Why must everything always be out? Sir Knight.
What is it, my boy? And with you.
What are you? Is something wrong with my...
I'm just ever so amazed by its blue shine.
In that case, you're forgiven, Greatling. What do you...
Where?
Do you have anything nice? In that case...
I'll leave you to it. No, what you... I could really... It doesn't matter. It isn't gonna... It might have been a... Huh? Water does... I'd rather not... I can do better than... I don't want to burn... I'd rather not... The lid makes a perfect bowl. The lid makes a perfect bowl. That doesn't help very... I'd better not. Not this way. Fire doesn't help here. Not light. Never again will the puppeteer tell this story, and that's my fault. Maybe I really am a bad luck charm. Not like this. I'm not sure. The lid makes a perfect... Never again will the... And that's... Maybe I... Not likely. Not like this. Huh? Why on earth should I do that? What's he supposed to do with this? I can offer you this beard tonic.
Why, but it's transparent. A black beard needs a blue luster. And for that, I already have my Jenner Creek.
That doesn't help. I've got enough pitch black hair. I've got enough pitch black hair. An elixir against fading hair. Twirly moustache guy in the picture must have had a sip too much of it. This doesn't yield any. Too far away. Too far away. How am I supposed to reach? Raven? Do you see the flower box at the dwarf's house up there?
I see him.
There are womberries in there. Can you fly up there and get me some?
Do you need a healing remedy?
No, but they are great for wounds. We should be prepared for all possibilities on our journey.
All right, then.
Maybe I can mix my own blue beard tonic. I'll have to squeeze the berries somehow. Not a bad pestle. All I need is a mortar now. Now all I have to do is squeeze the berries. How do I fill it? Good old Garatian Bluebeard dye. I have some beard tonic for you if you tell me.
I don't need your cheap hair tonic. I have my good old Jenner Creek Blue Shine beard dye. What? No! By Angrosh and all the beard critters, my beautiful Jenner Creek Blue Shine beard dye. Who did that?
Perhaps Angrosh himself has punished you for your vanity, Sir Dwarf.
What will my beard have to say to that?
Can you make use of this Garatian beard tonic? I'll give it to you for some information.
Let's see it. Garatian? I guess this will have to make do until I can get my hands on the real stuff again. So, what do you want to know?
Where exactly has the scholar gone?
He babbled something about a cave to the north of a big orc statue, near a red lake. He couldn't wait to get there. His imp had made a mess of my whole shop.
What is an imp doing with a fairy scholar?
How the hell should I know? That was an unholy, uninhibited, nasty little imp. Ugly and mean. My shop still reeks of his foul mouth.
How do we get to this cave?
First you travel north, through the Screech Owl Forest, or better yet, past Bloodthorn Hollow. Oh, never mind. I'll show you on the map.
When did the fairy scholar pass through here?
That must have been a month ago. Wanted to stay the winter in the Blood Barrier. I called him crazy. All his imp had for me was a dirty laugh.
Why, thank you, Master Dwarf. Come on, Nuri. Let's move on.
Come along, Raven.
The Blood Barrier. Most impassable of all mountain ranges. What in the name of all 12 gods had made the fairy scholar come here? There wasn't a single danger that didn't lurk here. Into what kind of barren land had he brought Nuri? The orcs called these mountains Gravish's Claws. And of all the Black Furs, the most horrible tribe called this its home. They took their captured prisoners to the caves of Orakar and hunted them to death. That's what was said of the bloodthirsty Zolochai. And the path led straight through their camp.
Shh, Nuri. Come over here into the shadows. They can't see us here. That's a whole camp of orcs. If they find us, we're dead.
Raven!
Go on, report. And craw a little less loudly, if you will.
The Red Lake is behind this ridge, but the orcs are everywhere. They are here to perform a ritual. It will take days for them to finish it and leave.
No Red Lake, then?
Nonsense. We haven't journeyed through the blood barrier for days just to turn back now.
You want to save the fairy, yet you risk her death. I thought Nuri could trust you. But you're doing exactly what Gwynling asked you to.
Don't worry, Raven. Garen knows exactly what to do. Don't you, Garen?
Of course I do. I'll get you to the fairy scholar in one piece. This can't be true. The orcs will rip us apart.
You'd better hurry.
Ushai Orkash, Droshak, Schnach Tairach, Groch Roik Hakus, Go Izrak, Taika Karek,
Tairach Harku Groch Sirkoi Morg.
Ke Inroch Groch, Tairach Gnarul Groch.
I never meant to rummage through the rubbish of some orcs. And to top it off, the effort didn't even yield anything. Is this a human skull? Oh, great.
Sharas Brakari Mirik Sosha. Keshanta Zazaroi Vexkaer. Zulochakori Trochaika Brazora.
It isn't going to work this way.
Vorkai Taika Norka Taika Rek.
I'll relieve you of that.
Voyage.
The pony is shivering under its matted mane.
Ushai Orkash Droshak Schnach Tairach. Groch Roik Hakus Go Izra.
The rock is bleeding colour.
Karek.
Tairach Harku Groch Sirkoi Morg.
Ke Inroch Groch. Tairach Gnarul Groch.
Tairach Sor Urkash.
There are cracks in a segment of that rock, but I can't break that off with my bare hands.
Tervash Borok.
Yanok Brai Saksharas Brakarai.
Koka. Rakoirach. Orkash.
I don't want to spook the pony. No, what use is that supposed to be? I can't reach it. Plus, the orcs would detect me. No, the orcs will only get... This is madness. How will we ever make it through the camp? This is madness. How will we ever make... Nuri!
They are fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
What? You said something about Tyrak. Do you understand what the Black Furs are saying?
Don't you?
Oh, forget it. And what, pray tell, are they talking about?
Those two don't like each other. And the third one is always laughing.
Anything important that could help us?
Wait a minute.
Ushai Orkash Droshak Schnach Tairach. Groch Roik Hakus Go Izrak. Taika Karek.
It's a story with a lot of names in it.
I don't think stories will get us any further ahead.
They're talking about blood and guts a lot.
Are they exchanging recipes or what?
They are fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
And which of them is Tyrak?
That's their blood god.
The big loud one is impatient. He's eager to receive a sign from Tyrek. Otherwise he'll start the dance himself.
So they're waiting for a sign. Interesting. Let's listen in on the orcs some more.
Okay.
Araikadroch, Sarbrochenglar, ho? Hogash, Drogzairach, Ogra.
Seems to be quite entertaining.
They laugh about a human's bone.
Disgusting. I hope they aren't cooking the fairy scholar.
No. The bone is really tiny.
Who knows what size those fairy scholars are?
The big loud orc is more interested in ogre excrement.
Great. I always wondered what orcs talk about.
Will this be of any use to us?
We give them ogre excrement for a present and they'll let us pass in exchange.
If only life were that easy.
Don't worry, Nuri. I'll protect you.
I miss my forest and all the life within it.
We'll be with the fairy scholar soon and all will be fine.
That sounds so beautiful.
I just have to get rid of the orcs.
You still have me, Nuri.
I'll deal with this. All will be fine.
Ushai Orkash, Droshak, Schnach Tairach, Groch Roik Hakus, Go Izrak. Taika.
As long as the orcs are still there, I'd better stay down here.
Ke in Roch Groch. Tairach Gnarul Groch.
I never meant to rummage through the rubbish of some orc. And to top it off, the effort didn't even yield. Plain suicide.
Horkash?
No, the orcs will only get I'd rather not. Why on earth should I do that? I'm out of ideas. Of course not. It isn't going to work this way.
As long
as the orcs are still there, I'd better stay down here. Say. Do you see that jawbone at the pole?
Yes.
You'll have to fetch it for me.
Why me?
You're a bird. Flutter, flutter.
I'm not a common scavenger crow. Blah!
Please.
No.
Pretty please?
I know this game. It ends with 1,000 pleases, and my answer still will be no.
Do it for Nuri.
Oh, well.
Of course not. The raven hardly caught the orc's attention. I'd better not. This doesn't make him any... I can do better than...
Ushai Orkash, Droshak, Schnach Tairach, Groch Roik Hakus, Go Izrak. Taika Karek.
Why should I?
Ke in Roch Groch.
This doesn't make him any...